Here.
Hello, Miss Patterson. Good morning. How are you? Sort of thing.
Afternoon, Perry. Have a good night last night?
Yes, please, Miss Patterson, please. Thank you.
Where'd you stay?
My house.
Oh, your parents rang and said you didn't.
Oh, I forgot Pete's.
Oh, you stayed at Pete's.
Yes. Oh, no. Yes or no? I like your dress, Mrs. Patterson. Is it new? Dave's! We stayed at Dave's.
Oh, you did you?
Yeah. I forgot Dave wasn't Pete.
So you stayed at Dave's, did you, Kevin?
Yeah.
Hello? No, Dave's not here. No, I thought he stayed at home last night with Kevin and Perry. Oh, OK. Thanks.
All right, we went to Tracks!
What, the nightclub? How long did you stay there?
All night, of course. Kill, what's your bloody problem?
All right. I've had enough of this. You are not allowed in nightclubs. You are grounded for 2 weeks.
What? That is so unfair!
Hello? Oh, Jane. Yes, we were worried, but he's home now. What, he stayed with you? Oh. Thanks for letting me know. Well, Damon's mum said apparently you arrived at her house at 11:30 and stayed there all night. Is that true?
Kev couldn't get into Tracks. He don't look 18.
Shut up!
Me and the others got in, though.
You are dead.
It's fine for you to stay at Damon's. Kevin, why didn't you tell us the truth in the first place?
Don't be so bloody stupid! You just don't understand, do you? How can I possibly tell you the truth? You're my parents! It is cold today, yes? It is very cold. Freezing brass monkeys. I am Jürgen.
Hello.
Yes, I'm from Germany.
Very good.
Yes, I'm very much enjoying my stay in London. This morning I'm walking down Oxford Street in a funny hat. Maybe I am a little bit crazy. It's most peculiar, this. It says here quite clearly the buses come every 6 minutes, and yet already we are waiting for 8 minutes.
Yeah, they're often late.
This is most strange. Quite clearly 6, and already 8, and now almost 9. And I am ogling the horizon, and still there is no sign. I am not understanding this.
No, I don't understand this.
I'm sorry?
You said, I'm not understanding this. The actual English expression is, I don't understand this.
I must apologize for my disgraceful use of English.
Honestly, I shouldn't have mentioned it.
You no longer deserve to have me inflict my foul person upon you. I shall do you the service of henceforth forthwith shutting up my trap. I feel I must apologize for the conduct of my nation in the war.
God, no, honestly, it really doesn't matter. It's quite all right.
It is not all right. The behavior of the Nazis was completely unacceptable.
You weren't even born then.
As a German, I share in the guilt of my forefathers. The crimes committed during those dark years are a stain on my nation's history. And you must never, ever let me forget this!
Oh, look, here comes the bus now.
The bus? The bus is late! Even that fat oaf Mussolini made the buses run on time! This would never have happened under the Nazis!
Ha ha ha!
Cyclist, halt now. Now, I do not believe you want to be intending to pass under that there low bridge with a high companion perched atop a ladder that is higher than the aforementioned low bridge.
Good point there, Dave.
And you don't want to be riding an old bike with a ladder on it anyway. That's not a modern form of transport. You want to get yourself a nice car like a Nissan Cedric or Fiat Humberto or Honda Pesari.
You can't put a deposit on one now.
Cheerio, bye-bye, Tar.
Cheers, mate.
Excusing my pardon. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I very much doubt that I am. It's never been known to happen before. But I do not believe you wish to persist with this beer pain confusion.
Well, that explains these crippling stomach pains and this disappointingly wishy-washy first coat. Thanks very much.
Cheerio, bye, Tata. Only me! You don't want to do whatever you're doing. What is it precisely that you are doing?
Well, I'm just about to test the trigger of my new loaded shotgun while simultaneously licking out a small speck of dust from the barrel with my tongue.
You don't want to test out the trigger of your new loaded shotgun while simultaneously licking out a small speck of dust from the barrel with your tongue? If you do this simultaneously at the same time simultaneously, you shall blow your head off and thus acquire a husbandless wife and fatherless children.
Yeah, he's right, you know, Paul.
You saved my life. How can I ever repay you?
All in a day's work. Cheerio, bye, Tata. Morning, 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 morning.
Morning.
Only me. You don't want a taut rope outside your front door. It'll hinder your progress from house to street.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Cheerio, bye, Tata. There's something not right about today. I can't quite put my finger on it. Oh, it's all right, actually.
An ordinary dinner party. The sort of occasion we all enjoy. The men are exchanging witty stories. And look at the women, aren't they pretty? Look at the way they laugh. They're delightful. But now the conversation turns to more serious matters.
I wonder if the government should return to the gold standard.
I think it should.
Good. Then we're all agreed.
But oh dear, what's this? One of the women is about to embarrass us all.
I think the government should stay off the gold standard so that the pound can reach a level that will keep our exports competitive.
The lady has foolishly attempted to join the conversation with a wild and dangerous opinion of her own. What half-baked drivel. See how the men look at her with utter contempt.
Daphne, we're going home.
Women, know your limits. Look at the effect of education on a man and a woman's mind. Education passes into the mind of a man. See how the information is evenly and tidily stored. Now see the same thing on a woman. At first we see a similar result. But now look, still at a reasonably low level of education, her brain suddenly overloads. She cannot take in complicated information. She becomes frantically and absurdly deranged. Look at these venomous harridans. They went to university. Hard to believe they're all under 25. Yes, overeducation leads to ugliness, premature aging, and beard growth. Now let's see the proper way.
Good. So we're all agreed. We should return to the gold standard.
Oh, I don't know anything about the gold standard, I'm afraid, but I do love little kittens. They're so soft and furry.
What a delightful thought, you dear, sweet, fragile little thing. I adore you. Women, know your limits. In thought, be plain and simple, and let your natural sweetness shine through.